Hello everyone, this is host Nourish Khan, and I just wanted to take a moment to sink it all in, क्योंकि पिछला टेस्ट हमने देखा किस तरीके से पाकिस्तान लॉस्ट. अभी की मैं बात करूँ तो अभी द सिचुएशन इस समरी के हवाले से अगर मैं बात करूँ तो द सिचुएशन राइट नाउ इज़ दैट पाकिस्तान नीड टू चेज डाउन 437 और बड़े ड्रामेटिक अंदाज में चाहिए. वैसे हर मैच ही ड्रामेटिक होता है. So the situation is that Pakistan needs to chase down 437 in 180 overs. If I combine the next 2 days, the overs that will be played in the next 2 days, 90 per day. Um, it's day 3, and it was a test match that was supposed to be integral, vital for Pakistan to uh, get their lost integrity back, regain their lost integrity. But unfortunately, that did not happen. And not only did that not happen, but the appalling thing is that it's not even being taken that importantly. And that is what really, really appalls me. See, Test cricket is the format, and I would go as far as to say that Pakistan is the new South Africa. Now, South Africa has reached a point ever since the WTC final last year that they could no longer be called as a team of chokers. They are not chokers anymore, especially in Test format. And Test format, if a person of a caliber of Mitchell Stark can take retirement from T20 cricket to focus on Test cricket, I think that is a good enough example to, that underscores the importance of Test cricket. But Test cricket in a whole is a format that has for long defined the game of cricket. And I will go as far as to say that by 2050, it is a prediction of mine that this Test cricket is going to take over T20 and ODIs. And I'm sorry to say, speaking from the perspective of the Pakistani team, but if you are not flourishing in a format as rich as that of Test cricket, then I'm sorry, but I don't think you're playing sustainable cricket. I don't think you're going to be sustainable in the long term in the game of cricket. Test cricket, I don't care how good we are in T20s. I don't care how good we are in ODIs. But if we're struggling in Test cricket, I'm sorry, but we're struggling at the very crux of the game. So this is definitely something that needs to be looked into with utmost importance. I don't think people are realizing the magnitude of the downfall that the Pakistani team is currently undergoing. It no longer can be defined as downfall. You can't call this downfall. This is not been rock bottom. This is something beyond rock bottom. This is something below rock bottom. Rock bottoms aren't supposed to look like this, and rock bottoms aren't supposed to last this long. And we only have ourselves to blame, to be honest. If Bangladesh have the audacity to to step up in situations when it's needed, what excuse do we have as a team? I get that if you couldn't perform in the first 2 days, but what excuse do your bowlers have to not perform up to the mark today? I mean, I'll give you an example. I was particularly impressed by Taijul Islam yesterday when he got Rizwan. See, now people do not realize the importance of incorporating exceptional game awareness, especially in Test cricket. What Taijul Islam did yesterday is something that Pakistan should have taken notes from. Taijul Islam, he delivered the first few deliveries with utmost revolution, with utmost turn in his delivery, incorporated utmost turn in his delivery just to trick Rizwan. And once Rizwan fell in that trap, he got very comfortable, facing those deliveries. The delivery that Taijul Islam got him off was the one with zero revolution, zero turn. It was a pretty simple, pretty flat, spin delivery just to get Rizwan out, and Rizwan fell prey to it. And that is something that Bangladeshi bowlers did with Shan Masood yesterday as well. They tricked him into playing that crossbat shot yesterday, and Shan fell prey to that, and Shan, just gave his wicket just like that. So at this point of time, I'm honestly short of words to describe this mayhem. We are moving into the era of modern day cricket, and things are supposed to get better. I'm sorry, but they are supposed to get better. This isn't, okay, if you're not performing in T20 cricket, if you're not performing in ODI, I get that it shouldn't be the case, but okay, let's see. But, not performing in Test cricket is non-negotiable. It just goes on to show that you're not sustainable as a team. I think that's all I have to say on today's performance. And now the second Test match has reached a point where it's almost over for Pakistan. Ground realities. Considering Nahid Rana's pace, considering the amazing game awareness and uh, the integration of plan B's and C's the Bangladeshi team possesses, especially their bowlers. I don't think I can expect a dramatic comeback from here. All I can hope for is a draw. To be honest, I really, really hope that Pakistan pushes for a draw, which looks near to impossible, if you ask me, frankly speaking. But this just exposes this entire series. In fact, many series before this one as well, they just expose a wider gap that there is, which is that we're not really getting to the crux of it. We're not really, paying attention to things that really matter. And I think I'm gonna summarize it as quickly as I can. It all went wrong after Jason Gillespie. The moment, by the time Jason Gillespie was our coach and all, everything was starting to get better. But we couldn't stick with him, and he couldn't stick around for long. Had he stuck around for long, and had we gone with him for a long period of time, see, good things take time. The mayhem that Pakistani team currently is in, it requires a coach, a long-term coach, not consistent changes in coaching. If we would have gone with Jason Gillespie for a long period of time, had he been our coach right now, I am pretty positive that situation would have been dramatically improved. The guy, I've seen him in PSL. I've seen him coach Hyderabad Kingsmen in PSL, and even if we go before that, when he was coaching Team Australia, the guy has absolutely wonderful instincts. He has a knack for relatively new players, how to groom them, how to dramatically improve the. I'd go as far as to say dramatically improve the condition of a team that's collapsing as bad as Pakistan is right now. So I think it went. I think if I were to pinpoint the main reason why we are where we are, I think it all went wrong after Jason Gillespie. That is all I have to say, and I really, really hope that things get